Hi there, Richard Matharoo here. Now, building a network marketing business successfully is difficult enough, but especially if you've got negative people around you, you've got no support. Maybe your upline has dropped you, maybe the people closest to you are being negative, trying to even get you to quit. There's got to be some things that you do to take appropriate action against that before you end up quitting and feeling like you've missed a huge opportunity. I'm going to give you 3 solutions that work in the field, still working to this day. I'll share them with you in a second. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So I love to solve this problem for you because, I don't want you to not fulfill your potential simply because you just didn't know how to respond to what is sometimes suffocating, right? This pressure of you wanting to do something, people trying to knock you off track. You go to your company, your upline, because you're not doing exactly what they say, or you've run out of people to talk to, they don't want to know you. It's difficult and it's frustrating, but it's common. And I can give you a solution. So, relax, stay tuned. Richard's got your back. So I gave 328 presentations. They were all no's in a row. And if I hadn't done these 3 things, I probably would have quit because it was so blooming difficult trying to just go to the next one, the next one, the next one. My upline was like, we don't do that internet stuff. My company was like, woo, 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 but no practical information. And some of the people around me, I just didn't expect their negative response. So solution number 1 that you must do is you must counteract this negativity. You need to be following influencers that feed your motivation, feed your confidence, as opposed to drain it out. You think about it, right? If you're running a bath and the plug isn't in, you could still fill that bath up if you ran the tap quick enough and the drain was a certain size. So you know the size of the drain in that confidence, right? You have got what you've got from these people already, right? Or maybe you're getting it on a daily basis. So let's turn that tap, let's crank it up so it can still raise the level of your confidence, your skill, and your ability. And the simple way you can do that is by surrounding yourself by the correct influencers. You don't even have to find them face to face. It's great if you can, if they're in your area, but even if they're not, watching videos like this will help you. I am pro network marketing. I am pro you getting results. So I'm always going to tell you you can do it. I'm always going to teach you how to use practical information, give you belief-inspiring stuff, and show you results that you can replicate. So that is going to go some way to counteracting when someone says, hey, that stuff doesn't work. It's a scheme. It's a scam. Well, I'm not trying to sign you up to my network marketing team. I never even mention it in these videos. So why else am I trying to teach you and have this opinion? Because I know it's true, because I've achieved these results personally, and I've seen many other people do the same, and I've taught them how to do the same. So I know for a fact that it is true against that other person's opinion. So I want you to take confidence from that. Look at the other success stories in your company. Are there people who have come from a worse situation than you to achieving better? Do you follow blogs? Are you on email lists? Are you subscribed and enabling notifications on YouTube channels? The social media people you follow? The news items that you do or do not look at, are they feeding your positivity or are they draining it away from you and your confidence in what you can do in your business? It's important you take steps to counteract that negativity. The second solution is to have a conversation with the people who you're closest to. Maybe you've been surprised by their opinion. Maybe they're just being horrible about it. Maybe they're wondering, oh my goodness, I can't bear you getting success, and they're selfish. Or maybe they're doing it for the right reasons, even though it's the wrong thing. They think they're protecting you. They heard of a friend who got sucked in and they don't want you to do the same, so they kind of save you from yourself, even though they have no experience. So what you need to do is sit these people down and have a heart-to-heart. Say, listen, I appreciate you feeling open enough to share this opinion with me. I know you're doing it because you feel it's true. But listen, my decision is fixed and final. I am building this business. And the reason I'm building it is, and give them your personal story. I'll share a bit of mine. So back when I joined, I would have said, I want to be a better father. I want to be a better husband and a better human being. I want to give back to people. And I want to be able to earn a kind of money where I can spend time with my wife and daughter and live an amazing life. I didn't see my dad for 17 years. It's important that I give this time to my family. And I see this as a way to be able to do that. Money isn't great at the moment. I believe this will solve it. I've met and seen success stories in this company. I know it's legitimate. I've researched it fully. So my decision, like I said, is fixed and final. Every time you bring up this and you have a negative opinion, it just distracts me and slows down the process. And I know you wouldn't want to do that. So I promise that if you don't want to talk about this, I'll never mention it to you again. I don't even expect you to support me, but please stop trying to be negative about it and trying to throw your opinion at me. If I ever do want it again, you'll know because I'll ask you for it. Is that okay? Can you respect that, please? So again, we're disarming them. We're sharing some vulnerability about ourselves so that we're not looking for an argument. We're not saying, hey, you shouldn't do that, it's wrong. We're saying, hey, here's my reasons for doing this, so I hope you won't tread all over them. If they at all have any feelings for you, then they'll stop it there and then. If they continue to try and throw stuff at you, I had this myself. Yeah, you say that, Richard, but I was like, you know what? You can't be in my life. I just distance myself from that person because you don't need that. You got hopes and dreams and goals. And like, I'll be damned if I'm going to let some idiot who has no understanding of what I'm doing or is just jealous of what I'm trying to do, throw me off my... Do you want to be in an old people's home and be like, I would have achieved an amazing life, but for Joe, my buddy from high school, I don't want to let that happen. So distance yourself from them until you're feeling better, until you've got the results to stuff in their face, or at least just show them. And that's the third solution. If you're being honest and you haven't put the effort that you really could have put into your business, the number one way you can bring people on board, onto your side, being a supporter of you and joining you even, is to get results. You watch how quickly the company wants to put you on stage. The upline suddenly wants to say, hey, that's my team member. And the people around you want to be associated with you when the money starts rolling in. I remember this well. Now, of course, let's be smart about this. We're talking here. You can remember, I think was it Will Smith said, if you're not present in my struggle, you're not going to be present in my success. Something like that. You can remember how these people treated you before you got results. Of course, you can remember that. But make the smart choice, okay? If you can just go out there and you can use this as fire to say, I've been a bit lazy, or I've been a bit weak, or I've been a bit distracted. Let me focus on my business. Let me set some goals for the next 7 days. Let me see if I can get even at least one extra sign up. Then you know what? You can turn around and say, see, it works. I got my first team member. The ball is rolling. Now we're going to build momentum. There's 2 of us building this. So I'm feeling excited about the future, right? You've got that proof. And proof and documentation always beats conversation, which is really all they're doing, is throwing at their opinion. So number 1 is to counteract those influences. Number 2 is to have those important conversations. And number 3, you can totally control, go out there, get some results, show that it works. No one can doubt that then when the proof is right there in front of them. I hope this has given you something today. I hope these 3 solutions, maybe 1, 2, or all 3 of them has helped you best. If they did, I'd love a comment. I'd love to know that what I'm doing is making a difference to you. Also, I got a webinar, richardmatharoo.com/webinar. That is for you if you're a 95%er. What is a 95%er? Well, there is probably 5% of this industry that comes in with an amazing network, an amazing reputation. They say, join me, and they go, doesn't matter what it is, yes. The rest of us, we have to go out there and learn what it actually takes to generate genuine interest from people we don't know, convert that interest to actual sales and signups, and then scale and duplicate that up. So I learned some things that took me from 328 no's in a row to 700 yeses, responsible for over £1 million of sales in network marketing around the world. I'd love to teach you some stuff. If you're open to learn, you want to know the truth about our industry and what it takes to build success here, I'm an open book, and you'll see that when you register. There's a couple of different times this week. If you're free, choose the one that's most convenient. Take a look at that information. It's free. richardmatharoo.com/webinar. Go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I hope this has benefited you in some way. I truly do. And enjoy your day. Bye for now.